Everybody, and welcome to the Worldwide Technology Raceway for the first heat from Gateway. Since there were 47 cars on the entry list for this weekend's race, I decided that it would be best to have two separate heats. So it's LJ Coons on the pole for this heat over Angel Guzman to his outside. Let's get down trackside for the command. Perfect timing because the command happens right as I say that. Let's go through your full starting lineup from the Worldwide Technology Raceway. On the pole you have LJ Coons, and to his outside you have the 8 of Angel Guzman. In row 2 you have Austin Hill, the Townie winner, and Joshua Rodriguez, who started on pole at IRP. Row 3 you have Jagger Fox, who's been on his roof a bunch this season, and Jonathan Stanowski. Dan Earnhardt and Aztec Lovett follow them up in the next row. And then it's John Speed and Tony Castro in the row behind them. Right behind them, you have Anthony Hernandez and points with Michael Albright, Gavin Borski, and Shia Ben Abraham Joseph, Travis Scott in his debut, and Kevin Morales, Sean White and Aaron Din, Chasey Jones and Jack Senator, Damarian Robinson and Kangami Owai, and Lego Ego shotgun on the field today from the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here we come. First ever VARCA race with commentary. First VARCA race with commentary. Fans on their feet. Green flags in the air. We are racing in Gateway. Off into corner number 1. Fox trying to make a move on Hill as they go side by side. Rodriguez up the racetrack. Jagger Fox into second. Remember the top 21. I haven't mentioned this yet. The top 21 only make the race, and we're 3 wide for position. Further back, Lovett got into the wall. 5 wide into turn number 3. This isn't going to work, or will it? John Lightspeed, Joshua Rodriguez in the wall. 4 and 5 wide. As we complete lap number 1, it's Coons over Guzman, over Hill, over Hernandez. Borski coming to the field. In the wall again, John Lightspeed. It's a great race so far, but these full-timers out here in the back need to get going. They do not want to miss the show. Then is clear. He can go make up some spots now. Top 21 make the show, so. And look at Din making it 3 wide. He is not wasting any time, and neither is Tony Castro. They're both going to go flying by the 82 and a 1. John Lightspeed actually made his vast car. Oh! Contact. John Lightspeed made his vast car debut at Chicagoland, and the Project 91 Trackhouse car is Sean White's in the wall. Sean White won at Daytona. He won at Monza too. Meanwhile, for the lead, Angel Guzman looking for it on LJ Coons. The winner of the heats get 5 bonus points each. Imagine how much that would help a full-timer like Coons trying to get into the championship battle. Obviously, he doesn't have a really big chance of winning it. As currently, the 2 cars out of the race, Jonathan Stanowski and Aztec Lovett. Angel Guzman has taken the lead of the race. Hernandez closing in, Michael Albright closing in on the lead at Group 2, and Rocket Robinson making his way through the field. He started in the 21st position. He's all the way up in the 6th spot now. Robinson on a mission right here, and Coons is on a mission to win this race to the inside of the 8. And And these guys in Heat 2 are watching this closely, observing what they can and can't do out on this track. Side by side for the lead is going to be Coons leading it at the line. Further back, Rodriguez making it 3 wide on Kagami Owai and Tracy Jones in the 06. Battle for the transfer. John Layspeed on the outside, Jonathan Stanowski on the inside. Stanowski's going to take the transfer for now. And here comes Lovett on the bottom. In that 01 car. And remember, starting spots on the inside lane are going to be determined by where you finish in this heat. So 1, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, etc. So that's also another thing to consider. Is starting positions, and this is for the pole right here. Look at Michael Albright in the picture. Albright in the picture, trying to get the lead. Ken Robinson come from almost last to first. He's cracked the top 5. He's gotten around Gavin Borski. Borski has not had he's had a solid season, I'll give him that. There have been races where nothing's gone his way, and then there's been races where some things have gone his way. But this is like a free practice session for these guys up front. Because you have a bunch of these midfielders back here. The 55 has been struggling all race for some reason, so they'll have to look at his car to see if there's anything they can do to make him compete. But what's not going to make him compete is having Aaron Din go right up the inside and straight by. Not straight by. Shia is able to hold the position. 3 wide right here. Stan Earnhardt, Jaguar Fox, and Skip Abraham and Joseph. Look at Aaron Din, 4 wide for the position. Fox gets shoved up the racetrack here as they're side by side behind. Now Kagami Owai is knocked into the last transfer spot. But these two behind can't do anything. Can John Layspeed get clear? Yes, he will. As I was trying to talk about earlier, John Layspeed made his debut last Sunday at Chicago in the VARCA Cup Series for Trackhouse Racing, and he walked home with a solid top 10. So he's coming into this race with confidence. Can he get into the transfer? Joshua Rodriguez and Castro are still trapped in traffic, and look at this! 3 wide almost. As Guzman is going away with the lead of the race. I think this is fun. Just wait for heat number 2, which has Dino Marinello on the pole position and Kenny McCormick second. So that will be a very fun race to watch, with also fellow championship contender Charlie Atherton buried back in the field. Oh, and here's the battle for the transfer still raging on. John Layspeed's falling back into the last position. He needs to gain a few more spots if he wants a chance to race today. Or tomorrow, since it's Friday right now. Side by side, further back, John Layspeed trying something won't work. Right now, they need someone to get into the wall. 3 wide for second. What would be 4? What does Borski do? Borski looking down to the bottom. Meanwhile, Guzman's walking away with this, the Cup veteran, trying to pull a Van Gisbergen. Start up front and win your first race, which could happen for Angel Guzman. Look at Borski making it 4 wide almost. Oh, contact almost with the 35. And this is bad for John White's speed. As much as we're talking about him, as good as he did last weekend, needs to find some extra pace under that 82 car. Meanwhile, Aztec Lovett, he has a top 10 this season. I think it was on Knoxville he got it. But other than that, it's been a forgettable part-time season for Aztec Lovett. He probably will not be back next season to go pursue other forms of racing. But he's going to try to get a win. That's what he's here to do, and right now he's not even going to be able to have the chance to go race or one. 4 wide position. Shiv and Abraham Joseph, all 4 wide. How did they not wreck there? Angel Guzman, meanwhile, got himself a gap. Right now, Stanowski is in the last transfer position. That's who they're chasing for 21st. And only one car is going to DNQ from the next heat, so it'll be a bit easier to make the race next heat. But I think Stanowski can just cruise to it. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. I accidentally pressed the space bar. Let me make sure I'm not screwing it up. My fault. There's gonna be 3 DNQs in the next heat. Oh, 4 wide. And this is letting Guzman get away right here. But here's the Marion. And you know, these red racing cars have been some of the best all year. The Marion has had no luck. Got caught up in that early wreck at Bristol that sent Sean White flying through the air. Speaking of Sean White, let's check on how he's doing. Sean White back there with Joshua Rodriguez. As Abraham Joseph has been able to clear. Oh, Jack's janitor in the wall. I know Stanowski's eyes just opened wide open. Lovett's eyes just opened wide open. John White's speed starting to fall back. Thought he had a good chance of making this race. Apparently he didn't have a good chance of making this race, because he is likely going to DNQ. Side by side for second as they race down the front straightaway. Guzman, Albright, Robinson. The Cup Series race here, I think sometime this month or last month. I'm not 100% sure. I think they did. I think it was 4th of July weekend they came here. So Guzman has experience around this place this month. Just needs to run a clean race here, and he could get a victory in his debut. White flag in heat number 1. Guzman, Albright, Robinson, Hernandez, Coons, Borski. For the transfer, there's a battle. Or is there? In the 3 and 4, it's going to be a pole position on debut for Angel Guzman. He is going to come around and win the first heat. back here. Unfortunately, Lovett and John Way Speed have failed to make the race. Very unfortunate for John Way Speed, who was hoping to make a debut. But he'll have to try again next race.